Okay, so Tanya, this is an introduction to this phase. You can see your name is here. Also your name should be here. But this is something I did for an old friend before. So anyway, you have some reflection questions which you're welcome to write about or just read and think about, and some information about my background. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just talking about how this is especially made for you, although there are some similarities in this first phase with what I would give to somebody else, and also just an invitation to really make this your own process and to reach out to me at any moment with questions or feedback or telling me what you need and anything like that. So deload is a way of taking stress off your body, and we'll talk more about that at the end of the phase, but this is here for you. And you can see here at the bottom of the sheet, you have these hyperlinks, so you can click them and go to the thing that you're doing for that day. So for example, on Monday, you say, okay, how do I start? I start with the spine. And you can click here and it takes you to the video.
Out on the porch.
And there's no instruction with this video, so I'll just talk to you about it for a second now. But you're basically gonna wanna really sequentially move your body toward the wall. So first the chin, then the top of the chest, then you really wanna see if you can move vertebrae by vertebrae and go very slow. Maybe you already have practiced these spinal waves. I see your spine is pretty fluid, but start with the wall just to help get you started. Yeah, so we have a few different areas. Spine, so you've got more like wave-like spinal movements and more circular spinal movements. Shoulders are here because I'm asking you to reclaim some of your primal connection to the trees and to the sky as a primate and a human being. And so these are just different things to open up the shoulders, strengthen them, and really get them active and alive. So upper body mobility and strength is UBM and S. And so that's going to be more getting into being upside down a bit, opening up the upper arms, and opening up the rib cage as well. So this is pretty simple for now. There's a lot more work that can come in this area, but for now we're just going to keep it simple and focus on opening up and sort of a little bit of strengthening and just a lot of activating. Let's see what else you have on Monday. Upper body strength. So again, here you can click and get to the videos. With these things where I'm using, oh no, not this, but other ones, I believe I'm using rings. You can, for example, with the rows, you could also use a bar, like at a park, rather than the rings. I know in Moscow you have a lot of those little calisthenics areas, so you can just go under one of the shorter bars or figure out a place to put your feet up. But I do recommend eventually getting these gymnastics rings because they're really easy to use when you're on the go. You'll notice just these two different phases here of the release of the shoulders and then the pull from the hands. And you want to keep your body pretty flat. Yeah, so we're basically just doing a lot of foundational stuff in this phase, just sort of helping you gather your body, get a little bit stronger, and really just to get active in places where you might not have been active before. I give you a little bit of wrist prep, but you're going to want to check out, let's see. Yeah, you're going to want to go through this whole video and check out the different wrist things and really take care of your wrist as you start spending more time on your hands. I think everything else should be pretty self-explanatory. Feel free to leave me a voice message on Telegram or WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, or to write me an email anytime you have a question. Okay, so feel free to take this week to kind of go through, check things out, try them out, or to go ahead and start training this week. And if you start training this week, just start on Tuesday and you'll come around to Monday when you get there. Okay, Tanya, I'm super excited. До свидания, спасибо.